This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And look at the quick cut. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. They're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback off the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Looking to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's
now here he goes. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Missouri. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get set at the ball care for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They can't stop him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's caught. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks it over space.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Missouri. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Set to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Again moves the ball out near the 25. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding some room at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Designed quarterback run. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the 1st down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his team.
Touchdown, Mizzou. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Missouri, 42, Ohio State, 15.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense. Of the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. And Kirk, is Missouri with the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
15.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pocket breaking down. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been...
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense team. Make something happen. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown,
me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense storms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. Well, he had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Completion gains about 6 yards. And now it's a 4th down call. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a
touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 23.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is all in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they